Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here on the east side of town on Stewart Avenue, just west of Hollywood Boulevard. You can see the downtown skyline coming into view on the horizon there in the distance. I have most of the buildings that are dwarfed by the 480-foot tall Circa Hotel and Casino. And the Circa's the new kid on the block down there, 480 feet. You can go to the Legacy Club there on the top of the Circa. It's advertised as being 60 floors up, but it's really 35. It's a clever bit of marketing that they have going on there. But nonetheless, it's a tremendous experience up there. They have indoor and outdoor views there of the city. So you can see pretty much every side of the city there at the Legacy Club. Really cool place. The drinks gonna run you about 16 to 19 bucks. I've read that 12-ounce cans of beer run around 11 or 12 bucks. So bring your wallet with you. But it should definitely be something on a bucket list. It's kind of like the Strat, going to the Strat here in town, because the Strat is a really cool experience as well. Be up that high. Now when you're on the Legacy Club up there, you can see the Strip looking from north to south. However, you're not going to get a panoramic shot of the Strip because the Strip runs north to south. So the best places to get a panoramic shot of the Strip are going to be like Rio at Voodoo Lounge or Ghost Bar at the Palms, which are just west of the Strip. I'd say probably a mile west of the Strip, something like that. Half mile to a mile. As the crow flies, you would walk across Flamingo in order to get over there. Walk down Flamingo, I should say. This is Christie Lane here. We have a lot of video of our time up and down Christie Lane. Feel free to check those out in our video library. Also, check out all of our videos here on the east side. East side of town, there's always something going on. And there's always something different to see. And that's what keeps us coming back for more down here. And so we want to bring you all sides of Las Vegas. We'll be doing Summerlin again in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. We did Summerlin probably about a month or two ago, but they were doing a bunch of building down there, up there, out there, I guess it would be. Trying to figure out which direction I'm talking about from my current location. Yeah, I guess it would be out there on the west side of town. But they hopefully have a lot of new houses up that we can show you by the time we head back out there again. Because a lot of them were just breaking ground at that time. Not sure if we're going to get much in the way of fully finished homes, but we could certainly try for you there. This is Nellis Boulevard, another major north-south artery here on the east side of town, traveling all the way from Russell Road all the way out to Craig Road, out on the north side of town, just outside the Nellis Air Force Base main gate. Nellis Air Force Base, named for a pilot who fought in World War II. I believe his plane was downed over Belgium. 7-Eleven man, please help me with that. I'm trying to remember exactly. After a long week at work, floating around, you know, project management and all that stuff, switching gears on the weekends to try to remember Vegas facts. My old brain takes a moment to switch those gears. So I know 7-Eleven man, who's a pillar of our community, will help out with that. He's been an invaluable resource to our community here, providing us with a whole bunch of facts about the history of Las Vegas, not just what you see on camera, but how we got to where we are today. We're going over one of the many washes here in town. Washes are used to carry rainwater out to Lake Mead when it rains here. There's actually an aquifer underground here, believe it or not, here in the desert. And when the first settlers arrived here, I believe right around 1855, the Mormons came out here, and they saw the place, and they saw the desert, of course, and saw the all the green in a certain patch of the desert, and they called it Las Vegas, which is Spanish for the meadows. So you had meadows here in the middle of the desert, in the middle of the Mojave Desert out here. As we continue westbound, just crossing Marion here. For our friends following along at home on your preferred map app, we're approaching Lamb Boulevard up here. Lamb is another major north-south artery here on the east side of town, traveling all the way up from Desert Inn Road, there by Boulder Station on the east side of town, all the way out past the 215 Beltway on the very north end of town, and just kind of quietly fizzling into the desert out there. Actually have a green light up here at Lamb. I don't think anyone knows how to handle it. They're all slamming on the brakes. Oh my goodness, what do I do? I have a green light at Lamb Boulevard. No one's used to it. Oh Lord, they think it's a trap. It's a trap. Let's take a look here at some of the apartments lining Stewart here, just west of Lamb. And then some of the older homes over here on the other side of the street, the south side of the street. Definitely a very mature area of town, very established part of town over here. Your rent and home prices are going to be cheaper over here, but be warned, there are a lot of calls for service in this area. So be aware of that. You can check on crimemapping.com to look for all the crimes that have been reported in an area. And that's where I get a lot of this information from as well. And you can do it over a certain date range as well. So you can see anything for the last month, the last week, etc. So you can check that out as we approach Pecos/Pecos Road here. Another major north-south artery here in town. However, it gets broken up in quite a few areas here. So Pecos actually ends out at the 215 Beltway, at least the namesake of the road does, but it gets cut off south of that by the Interstate 15, and it does not cross the 15. You have to kind of go down to Craig Road and get around it that way, and then even then it's still kind of tricky, just like Run DMC. We'll pause it here for a moment. Got the green light again here at Pecos/Pecos. And up here on the right is the City of Las Vegas Detention Center. So if you party too hardy down on Fremont Street, you're going to find yourself over here at the end of your night. Not the way you want to spend your Las Vegas vacation for sure. It is right there where the barbed wire is at the top of the walls. You want to make sure you're not going anywhere in there. Yes, you can drink outside in Las Vegas. You can dance outside. Just don't go crazy. That's part of the experience here. Just to be cool and chill and have yourself a good time. But there's an old saying, your rights end at my nose, right? So just don't go beyond someone's nose. We're going to turn in here. We've been in here a few times. This is Marlin Avenue, at least it's right behind Marlin Avenue in here. I want to show you this area. Here, right off of Stewart and Eastern Avenue. The interchange for Eastern and the US 95/Interstate 11 is right here. in front of us. As you can see, some of the apartments in here. Again, dumpsters everywhere, no enclosures. Which, again, is ubiquitous over here on the east side of town. It's almost like every street you see it. Dumpsters everywhere. They should make that part of the anthem, the Las Vegas, City of Las Vegas anthem. But what would rhyme with dumpster? And they've tagged up the walls here. And this F-250 up here, still sitting on blocks. We saw that out here a couple weeks ago. No change in status there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around. Shout out to member Lance. Lance, thanks for being a member, buddy. We appreciate you. See bars on the windows and doors here, or at least on these windows. I don't see the doors barred, but I saw some earlier. Yeah, there's some over here on the left side that are barred. You can see in there. Try to be careful in here. I don't want people to think I'm filming them. Some tennis shoes hanging from the power line up there, which could have one of several meanings. Have some mattresses out here next to the dumpsters. I've been told by some viewers that it could mean it's a sign of it's a gang sign for a certain area of town or whatever, or it's a sign that someone has passed away in that area, or, as I grew up in South Florida and learned, it would indicate a place where illegal substances could be obtained. So, lots of meanings there. There's a Chevy with no tag on it. Another omnipresent problem here in Las Vegas. Lots and lots of people driving around with no tags out here. Which just doesn't make any sense to me. And so right now we're at, what, 30th Street? So we're about 25 blocks east of the Fremont Street Experience. You can see Minker Sports Complex up. Oh no, there's a little dog there. Shoot. What are you doing, little dog? Oh my God. A lot of the homeless, unhoused, unsheltered folks here, they do take in pets, but I've noticed that they don't look after them all that much. I mean, they take care of them and feed them and stuff with whatever they have, but a lot of times the pet will wander off. East Las Vegas, they have these banners up overhead here. This is 28th Street here. We're going to make a right onto 28th Street. Had a lot of requests from folks to go up and down 28th Street. Want to thank you all so very, very much for joining us. Please do check out our shop section on YouTube. We have some awesome merch available for you. Maybe something for yourself or your significant other. And also, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us. It really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it really helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks, so please help us out there. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you for being here.